continue to follow this story. Northbound lanes are closed at Dunn Ave. We'll bring you new information just as soon as we learn it.
Now, our other big story tonight, 2 students involved in the brutal beating of an Ocean Way student are now allowed to return to school. Henry
Davis denied an injunction that would have permanently removed them during a hearing that happened this afternoon. This all stems from the case of 14-year-old Aria Jewett badly beaten near her school last month. In fact, her mother says her skull was fractured when she was knocked unconscious. Another 14-year-old, Paris Cannon, is charged with aggravated battery in that attack. Last week, the same judge banned her from all Duval County schools. Channel 4's Adrian Moore talked to a local attorney about that unprecedented move and where the case could go from here.
Attorney Mitch Stone, who isn't involved in this case, says that the judge and Superintendent Vitti both have strong legal arguments and believes a compromise can be reached. In these newly filed motions, Paris Cannon's attorney suggests Judge Henry Davis is not impartial and has moved to disqualify him from his client's case. It's something local attorney Stone says is really not.
The judges will look at it, and if there's any perception that there is arguable grounds for disqualification, the judge will disqualify himself and allow another judge to take over.
14-year-old Cannon is accused of beating Oceanside Middle School classmate Aria Jewett off school grounds, leaving her with a skull fracture and concussion. Investigators say 2 other girls were also involved. One videotaped the attack, the other lured the 14-year-old off campus. In an afternoon hearing, the judge ruled both teens could return to the school where Jewett still attends.
I recognize that Judge Davis had a tough call. He's got a tough job to do in handling these cases, and we appreciate him looking at the statute in this case.
But the judge banned Cannon from all Duval County schools earlier this month. It's a decision Superintendent Nikolai Vitti says is unconstitutional.
Not only unconstitutional, but long-term, are we really building children that have to function in our society? And will they function in our society better if they're not provided an education?
Both sides have valid legal footing.
I've never heard of a sweeping order like that, but technically a judge has the authority to do that. But I think it may be a little too far-reaching because the school board has an obligation to provide education for all students in Duval County.
With Cannon now facing aggravated assault charges, Stone believes there is a way to compromise.
The judge can can hold a hearing and have the school board weigh in and say, where do you intend to place this student in Duval County's educational system?
Aria Jewett's attorney says he plans on appealing today's civil ruling. The girl's criminal cases, meantime, are still pending. Adrian Moore, Channel 4, the local station.